Because I do know that quite a number of our people have not even understood why it's necessary to invest in lands. They will keep investing in other things that are perishable, in other things. When a certain policy by government is changed or shifted leftwards or rightwards, they have problems. Please, sir, I want you to use this medium to appeal to our friends, Yorubas, Igbo, Hausa, everyone, Nigerian, to come. This is a free property, especially for Christians. Please use this opportunity to tell them more about the need to get involved in estate management, in estate property.
Yes, the Organization of Committed Christian Friends Estates is quite unique because Agleri, where we started it, is the fastest developing city now.
Fastest developing city
in Anambra State.
In the southeast. Okay.
So far, Anambra is concerned.
Okay.
Why the fastest? What makes it fast developing is that it is the home of Orient oil.
The home of Orient
The
oil.
only place
Very popular.
they discover oil in Anambra State. The only place.
In commercial quantity.
In commercial quantity.
That's right.
Another one is the airport, the cargo airport that is springing up there now. Right now, it's already springing up. If you go all the quarters from Agleri, there's road leading to it from Nteje. There's road leading to it from Okozo. There are road leading to it from Nsugbe. There are another road leading to it from Omonya. So when any day plane will fall down on the ground, I tell you, people all over the world will come there for land. And by then, as I'm talking to you now, if you are the person that can afford 500, that time it will begin to be 5 million, 8 million, 10 million. There's no way. There's no way you will afford it. But right away, it is 500,000. Go and use it. You can use 4 million, 2 million, and buy 4.
That's right.
10 million, 5 million, you buy 10. 500, you buy 1. You have every opportunity in life to come and invest there now. Another thing we have told our people last time is that the Bible says that a good man keepeth inheritance.
That's right.
For his children.
Correct.
Which means it is either a good man or a good woman. You keep inheritance. We have advised our people, instead of buying motor, this is the Mba period. Instead of buying motor or phone or fridge,
I like that.
To do wedding gift for your children.
Okay.
Use 500,000, 1 million, buy 2 plots, make the paper, keep it. That day of wedding, present it. I told you, your wise people borrow ideas from the people of rich men. There is one big man, governor in the southeast, that used land. I won't call him. He used land and make wedding gifts to his children, to his daughter, when the daughter is wedding. Then if you are not all that big man, you haven't come to the level of governor, but you can afford, you copy that. Emulate, Bible says, prove all things and hold fast that which is good. This one is good one, hold it fast and apply it, and you will see it as it works for him, it will begin to work for you. That is my advice to the people watching me in the terror this night.
That is a very candid advice, and I want to say that advice really went down well from no other person than International President, Organization of Committed Christian Friends, Elder Sylver. He taught right, and it was simple, that was straight. He said it's not proper, it's not adequate for one who is a parent to consider buying phones, buying pillows, buying chairs, or cooking utensils ordinarily, or even a car, giving it or presenting it to your daughter or your son during wedding. He said it's not necessary, because these things will fizzle away with time. These things will fizzle away with time. But when you buy something in property, when you buy something in estate, for example, buy land, give your daughter, she will always celebrate you as a good father, as a good mother forever, knowing that a good man, a righteous woman must leave inheritance unto the children. You can be a landlord. No matter the kind of petty business you're doing, put your arms together. Get your home together. You'll be able to pay only 500,000. And as soon as you get this done, get to the international office of the OCCF. Your own property, your own land will be pointed at you. In the international office, you will see it on the map. And from that place, we'll drive you, cruise you down to the property site, where it must tally with something the number we've given you in the office. No other estate does it like that, the whole of Southeast and South-South. Only the OCCF. No wonder they call them children of God. I come to you again, Pastor Uzo. There are some certain things you want to educate our viewer on, because I do know there are marks of differences when you look at this land and other lands. When one looks at the airport coming there, the cargo shipment area, the agricultural, very fertile base of the area, etc., etc. There are so many reasons why one must cash in on this offer and buy his own land, especially now we are still holding it on the first bonanza price, which is only 500,000. Please, there are some certain things I feel you need to chip in here.
Yes. The land we are talking about is located in an environment that has wonderful vegetation. When it comes to good breeze and the good weather report, we have that place as an excellent location. The land we are talking about has a beautiful network of roads, like it was being said, and some of the major roads that links to the land is currently being dualized by the Anambra state government, which is a good credit to any person coming to key into the land. And the land we are talking into, there are other side attractions like the computer village, which is located very close to that vicinity, which we believe will be an advantage to any person who has property. Then I mentioned something about massive immigration. So, and whenever people are moving quickly, or
in their greatest number.
In their greatest number.
Opportunities.
Yeah, opportunities, particularly when it has to do with commercial apartments.
That's true, sir.
So people who want to build houses that they want to rent to other people have a greater opportunity, because you will not really be concerned if you buy this land and they build a house in it, can you have someone you will rent it to?
Good.
If you come around that place,
that's a major question.
You discover that accommodation is a challenge to people migrating into that particular vicinity, because there is a need for more houses to be built so that people will have places to live. So it is another advantage. And Aguilera as an environment has this location or point that it has been assumed in the recent time to have multiple attraction of business networks. Not only because the Orient Petrol is there, but one big investment can attract some other things into the system. So it is attracting foreign investors and the rest of it. So it's a credit for anyone coming into that place to possess.
It's actually a credit for anyone who's coming into the place to possess his own property. Your own property is there, especially if you're a child of God. There are other states we know, but there's no other state, please, God has organized as this. God created the OCCF for a purpose, to help enrich Christians and make Christians more successful anywhere they are. It's a mandate God has given his son, and to the glory of God is working. I want to get his final word, because he did say something about ASUDEP, where the ASUDEP, the property agency of the government, came into the land and said, this is the most organized. They've never seen a one that did as OCCF. Something great came out of there, because their word is quite motivational. Please, we want you to comment on that before we go.
Actually, the ASUDEP authenticated our ability to consonant with them. And we are really happy about that. And we know that the whole world are watching. And they know that this is not artificial at all.
That's right.
It's a reality.
That's right.
So we welcome the idea, and we want everybody to embrace it. At least for the purpose of government support, and for the openness and the truthfulness and sincerity. We welcome everybody to come and have a plot at OCCF Estate, Agore. The Bible said in Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19, the Lord will do a new thing.
The Lord will do a new thing.
He's not going to do it to animal. He's going to do it for his creation.
That's right.
Human being, to be a partaker of the new thing. You have done something tangible last year, but do something greater this year. That's the new thing the Lord wants to do. This is Ember month. Have it whole. Be a landlord. There's a difference between landlord and the house lord. Landlord means azotan, azobute. Land is the most prominent. Anything can happen on top of the land. So be a landlord there. You're welcome.
It's a great offer for you to be a landlord right there. In fact, on that note, I'd like to give you the phone numbers back before we call it quit properly. Elder Sylver Onigwe, his number is 080, take it on TV there, 3322-3523. Pastor Uzo, his number is 080-3095-9415. And Engineer Jacobas, his number is 080-3945-7321. On that note, I thank you, Elder Sylver, for coming to the studios. Thank you so much, sir. International President. Thank you very much. Pastor Uzo, God bless you. And the Chief Engineer, Jacobas. Thank you so much. And on that note, I look forward to seeing you same time next week on this particular station. Be the best you can be. Buy your own land. Make sure it is OCCF. Good night. And welcome to OCCF Half Hour. OCCF Half Hour is time to look at the happenings within our catchment area, our environment, and I can assure you what happens southeast might be shaping life southwest, south-south, northeast, and what have you. Because Nigeria and the world is like a global village. Be that as it may, we will be talking estate this evening. And one estate in Nigeria readily comes to mind. I'm talking about the OCCF estate. And to do justice, to chat with me as we chat along tonight on television, I have at my far left, at my far right, Engineer Jacobas. Engineer Jacobas, welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. And on my immediate right, I have Pastor Uzo. Pastor Uzo, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you very much.
And on my left is the international president of the OCCF, Elder Sylver Onigwe. You welcome to the studio.
Amen. God bless.
Without wasting time, I have to zero in and ask this very important question to the international president. House not the fall, leave the roof, must fall, which means everything we're doing, we try to be complete about it to give you the very best. And that takes me to international president. Why is the OCCF? Why is the OCCF the one we talk about? People would like to know. But before that, the estate, the latest report concerning the OCCF estate. What's the latest, sir?
Okay, MNJ, the latest report on OCCF, Organization of Committed Christian Friends
Estate. Yeah. Beautiful.
The latest report is that people are happy with us.
People are happy.
People that have paid, who have given them the allocation of the land, and they were very, very happy, excited. The work is already going on there. The borehole, we have sunk in the borehole. People that need water, they get water and start their building immediately. And the latest functioning report is that when you go to bank and pay,
that's right,
you bring your teller to our office, we issue you receipts, and right there we will just show you your land and the sketch plan and take you to the land in question and give you your allocation immediately. I said immediately. We don't keep it tomorrow. We give you your land. And if you want to start building the next day,
your land,
you are free.
I like that.
If you want to go and organize yourself and get some money before coming to start, you are free. But I told you, whatever you pay, we give you allocation. That is what is happening there. And I'm sure no people that does estate has ever done it this way. We are doing this just by the grace and help of God.
You are saying, sir, in effect, that if somebody pays maybe 1 million for two lands.
Yes.
That the 1 million, as when the person says, I want my lands to be together.
Yes.
Can you assure
I
this
assure
can
you,
happen?
even if you want 10 plots, we'll give you
Together.
Together we give you 10 plots.
That's
you
right.
want 20 plots, together we give you 20 plots. If you want one, just there we give you 1 plot. Any number you want, we can make
And
it
also,
together.
you made a promise that will be very interesting to people who are watching TV tonight.
Yes.
You said as soon as the person has gotten the proof of payment,
Yes.
in our international office, the person will be shown his land.
His land.
On map.
On the map, on the sketch.
And when the
We
person
show-
gets to the property
And
proper,
took you
would
to
it be
the
the
plot.
would it be the exact thing the person sees?
Exactly the same thing, nothing less. People are happy. A lot of people have queued into this system, and they were happy
Because they know it's a system
they
that's
are
working.
very happy with us, confessing with their mouth that they have not seen it this way before.
I want to tell Nigerians one thing that counts about estate, people who are involved in the estate, the quality of service they are rendering, and of course the location. The location. No wonder people are interested, pitching their tent with the OCCF. That tells you this is a group you can trust. That tells you this is a group, they're not just talking about God, they're not just talking about Christ alone, they are practicing what they're talking about. You can trust this group because the group is trustworthy. They are children of God indeed. And that takes me to Pastor Uzo, who is right there in the studios with me. Uzo is the man in charge of the Susu College. Uzo, I want to ask you this question. Why is it that the OCCF estate, your estate, is the one people are talking about? Everywhere you go, you go to Lagos, you go to Enugu, even abroad. I'm happy one subscriber told me that he made 2-3 of his brothers abroad to get involved, and they're happy about it. What's the secret?
Yes, there is a great unique flavor we have when we talk of the OCCF estate. There is this peculiarity about the estate.
Okay.
Now, if you look at genuity, OCCF estate, that is the glorious city, is assumed and visibly seen everywhere to be a very genuine estate. We are genuine in the area of your trust of fund to us. We are genuine in the area of allocation of land you paid for. We are genuine in the area of giving you that full support that is needed in building the glorious city. Now, we look into other areas of what makes us the talk of the town everywhere. You look at the siting of our estate. We site it in an environment that has massive economic attraction. Aguilera as a town in Anambra East local government of Anambra State, the Anambra exit, has this attraction of vegetation, and it also has massive migration of people to that location in the recent time. And you look into the economic potential of that area, you see the Orient Petrol, the airport that is taking place at Umuelu, the nearby town, and the rest of them, makes Aguilera a point of attraction to all. So OCCF citing their estate within that location is another point of attraction. Then the other part of it that made us a very special people in the society in the recent time is the amenities that were promised to site in the estate. Don't forget before now that we say that the estate will have a well-secured environment. We look at having a good road network within the estate. We look at pipe-borne water, the electricity, and the other things that are cited within. So that is another area of the public attraction or what made us to be the talk of the town. So generally, looking at the OCCF estate, you will now see an estate that has come out with every positive attitude, with the truth, with all it takes to have genuity in business. So that is why, like my president said earlier, when you pay for a land, we show you the land in the map in our office. We still take you to the land, show you where your land is. From the next day, you start building. Even from that day, you start laying your foundation without hinges or issues. So that is the peculiarity of the OCCF estate. That is why we are
the day you did your allotment, because I was there, I saw how things happened there. Everybody celebrating, people dancing, people that never knew they could become landlords. Yeah. We are indeed celebrating Christ there. I want to ask a question there, because that day it was like big man thing, until I saw one Keke man that drove in and Incidentally, he paid for a plot.
Yes.
A keke driver. That's a very confident thing he did. A very great thing he did.
Yes.
And that's a source of encouragement to people who are maybe drivers, people who are artisans who could have saved money and they left their money in the bank. Maybe you'd like to talk in that direction.
Exactly. You know, another thing that makes this estate a very special one is the cost we gave the estate. It's rarely that you get some of the places they will tell you plots of land are sold and so and so thing. When you go there, you discover it's merely fallacy. That is a way of attracting you to come in. We make the cost of the estate 500,000 naira per plot, very affordable for a layman to purchase.
And looking at the kind of plot,
yes,
we're talking about.
It's
not a place that will be developing in 100 years.
No,
it's a place you can begin to do something.
Yes,
the
development is already within that vicinity.
That's right.
So everything about it is within. And being a Christian organization, we try to be moderate with the price, so that the layman on the street can conveniently get it, whether you are into this or that. So it is not made for only big men.
If a keke person can do, petty traders can do it.
Petty traders can
because
do
I know
it.
some of them have up to 2 million and they're just leaving the thing in the banks.
That is the issue. So
looking
at it now, the OCCF estate is an estate for all, particularly those of them that are in Christendom, because we want to use this thing to relieve the difficulties our people experience in the area of owning properties, building their own houses and the rest of them.
Hooray! The Organization of Committed Christian Friends has flagged off allocation of plots of land to those who are paid up at the OCCF Glorious City Housing Estate, Aguleri, Anambra State. With state-of-the-art facilities, this is a unique opportunity to grab your own land at moderate price of 500,000 naira per standard plot, 50 by 100. Hurry now before the airport and Orient Oil in close proximity, fully take off, and international traffic and presence makes the land in the area to undoubtedly escalate. Rush now to Sylver Oil Filling Station. Get the form with a non-refundable fee of 10,000 naira only. Get other details. As soon as payment is made, you shall be allocated your plot of land immediately. For further enquiries, visit OCCF Secretariat at Sylver Oil Filling Station, first floor, Awka Road by Savoy Junction, Onitsha, or call 080-3322-3523 or 080-394-57321. Visit our website www.occfinternational.com.ng. OCCF Glorious City Estate, a unique opportunity to get your own land now. Don't miss it.
And that takes me to the man in charge of works, the man in charge, the chairman in charge of the whole formula right there at the fields. I'm talking about Chief Engineer Ejiko Obasi. Ejiko Obasi, please, we'd like you to tell us the differences, because I know there are some differences, because OCCF Estate is more successful than even people who started doing the trash before, the trashy way. But once OCCF came in, attitude came in. Once OCCF came in, integrity came in. Once OCCF came in, a lot of goodies started soaring up. Please, can you talk in this direction, sir?
Thank you, Amanda. The whole issue commenced when we think about involving ourselves with the government, because anything you do that concerns land and purification of an estate without government may go contrary. So the uniqueness commenced when we deem it necessary for the government to guide us. Of course, you know that everything concerning land belong and depend more to the government.
On government policies, yeah.
Yes. So the time we commenced, we involved the government, and they directed us when they saw our openness. They said that if we are ready, it may bring us into what one may call to architectural, geometrical dogleg that can even shortage the dimension of our land.
Okay.
But if you are ready, it's going to become different from
other estates.
Then we agreed. We concur with the government, and they started
to concede some lands, but
yes,
get what you want.
Exactly. So
proper planning. Very important.
Yes, you call it specific. That is architectural direction. The direction in getting the normal thing at the best of it. So we got in, and after all and done, we got what we want. And the government said that it is already, when I say government, I mean the lands.
The people in charge of lands.
And the ASODEP.
Okay.
ASODEP is Anambra State Urban Development
Project people.
Yes. They said that it is the best in the whole eastern zone as far as
the people in charge of land say it's the best.
Yes.
Okay.
That OCCF have gotten the best.
I like that.
The uniqueness. Because when you come to some estates like some of the one existing before now, both over the Niger and around here, you got things that are straight. They are the ones that advise us that this is becoming a cave. That if we go through the other style, it will make it very beautiful. And we went in. So it is actually very fascinating and very different. And also, people that are wise haven't seen it in the map as we are showing it on the air.
Yeah.
That is why we are having response across the border.
Okay.
People are responding.
Even people who are in abroad.
Yes, in abroad. They are responding on a serious note. So that is to confirm what we have done. So that is exactly what is going on there. And to put more light, the development is very, very active. It's functioning now. People are mounting sands in their plots now. So the people are mounting sands, heaping sand, that's parking blocks in their plots. No more a plane.
So for cars to enter or lorries to enter into the bongboro, call it whatever, to carry sand to enter into the plots is not a difficult thing.
No, it's
motorable.
It's a bygone issue. Everything has been designed and excavated, cleansed, that you can now know. There's no way you will manage access. You will, wherever.
No management
of access road.
Comfortable access road.
You drive directly to your plot. You cannot manage anywhere because the road have already cleared.
So even inside the properties, there are road networks everywhere.
There's no plot that you can jump to other one. You must stop. I mean, the road connected every plot according to that design. So there's network there.
Hooray! The Organization of Committed Christian Friends has flagged off allocation of plots of land to those who are paid up at the OCCF Glorious City Housing Estate, Aguleri, Anambra State. With state-of-the-art facilities, this is a unique opportunity to grab your own land at moderate price of 500,000 naira per standard plot, 50 by 100. Hurry now before the airport and Orient Oil in close proximity, fully take off, and international traffic and presence makes the land in the area to undoubtedly escalate. Rush now to Sylver Oil Filling Station. Get the form with a non-refundable fee of 10,000 naira only. Get other details. As soon as payment is made, you shall be allocated your plot of land immediately. For further enquiries, visit OCCF Secretariat at Sylver Oil Filling Station, first floor, Awka Road by Savoy Junction, Onitsha, or call 080-3322-3523 or 080-394-57321. Visit our website www.occfinternational.com.ng. OCCF Glorious City Estate, a unique opportunity to get your own land now. Don't miss it.
I get back to the international president.